We've got fourth quarter earnings results, fiscal fourth quarter earnings results from Microchip, that giant $51 billion business making chips for all kinds of industries. Tells us a lot about all of those industries. This is the business story behind One Stock on the Move. I'm Cory Johnson, Chief Market Strategist for the Futurum Group. And yeah, we believe semiconductors are going to eat the world, but maybe it's just kind of a snack right now. Not great results from Microchip. Wall Street just likes a beat or a miss, and these fiscal fourth quarter earnings we kind of met expectations on both the top line and bottom line, but the guidance was a disappointment, which is to say Wall Street got it wrong and was too optimistic about the turnaround in the semiconductor industry. Here's what we actually learned, and we're learning really right now in real time from this business. This business actually did $1.325 billion in revenues, gross margins of 60%, pretty strong for this business. Right in line with what their midpoint is, and earnings per share, 57 cents. But when you look at what their guidance is for the long term, did they beat their guidance? Yeah, but over the long term, they think this business can do a lot better in terms of profitability and bringing operating costs down. Now, they hit to all fields here in all the industries that they are in. So, we might expect the market to react to this because they would have known what's going on. Oh no, this stock sold off 5%, even though it was up for the last year about 23%, right in line with the S&P 500. But because they're in consumer and aerospace and defense and AI and automotive and aviation and communications, look, they really see everything here. Now, last quarter, they told us there were green shoots in the semiconductor industry. So where are the results? Well, now they're saying they see stabilization, but things are not better. Do we believe them? Here's the CEO of Microchip, Ganesh Moorthy.
On the stabilization, I can't really point to a particular end market is doing better or not. As I said, in the aggregate, aerospace and defense and the AI segment of data center are both doing well. And so that part is pulling it up. On the others, there can be some industrial customers who are still seeing weakness, others who are beginning to see the bottom and trying to come back in with rush orders. That goes into the other end markets as well. So no particular end market trend that is distinguishable on, the bottoming out of where their inventories are.
Yet another company telling us that inventories have not bottomed out yet, but with high hopes that that's going to happen in the second quarter, by the end of the second quarter. That seems to be what these guys are saying. We're going to have one number that tells us a whole lot about this story and gives us some real context as to what is going on with Microchip and really the rest of the semiconductor industry. We're going to have that right after this.
The Drill Down is brought to you by Futurum Group, where analysts, researchers, advisors, content creators, and marketing experts help business leaders anticipate and understand shifts in their industries and build strategies to leverage disruptive innovation. With deep analysis, Futurum Group's extensive industry experience delivers reliable research and data, thought leadership, and actionable advice to help you with your strategy and go-to-market efforts. Futurum Group.
So fiscal fourth quarter results from Microchip tell us a lot about what's going on in the world of semiconductors from this giant maker of all kinds of semis here. $1.325 billion, $1.326 billion was above their guidance, and gross margins also above their guidance. But this company says they can do better in the future. And they think that inventory turnarounds are going to happen maybe even at the end of the second quarter, which we're already living in right now, second quarter calendar year at least for us. Now, the Drill Down Earnings Bite, one number that tells us a whole lot. The company is quick to point out that this is a typical semiconductor cycle. And indeed, that last year, semiconductor sales were down 9.4%. We have seen that before in semis. We'll probably see it again, but they say the bottom is near. All right, thanks for listening to Drill Down Earnings. Check me out on X at Cory TV, on TikTok and Instagram at Drill Down Pod, and the Futurum Group's YouTube page has all kinds of great stuff. Check us out, leave some comments, like, dislike, subscribe. Drill Down Earnings, part of 6.5 Media.